Greetings, YouTube. It's your favorite DM Fish Suit here, back after a 6-week hiatus with another episode of Storm King's Thunder, the Save or Suck podcast, actual play. I don't know. Listen, we're not very good at marketing, and we're not very good at playing D&D, but we are very good at introducing our players. It's guys. Does anybody actually remember what's happening in the campaign?
It was
No.
dark, and I was very concerned about it.
We were beating up goblins.
That doesn't sound right.
Status quo.
There was a lot of food.
There was a lot of food. All right, we do need like a legit recap because the last time we played was June 1st, mine and the stream's birthday. You guys were you guys responded to a Craigslist ad from Lady
Velrosa Nandar.
Velrosa Nandar, and she basically said, listen, this town that I am, ruler of, that my family owns, essentially, has been attacked by goblins. My husband's there. This town, you guys knew, I think from a knowledge check or something, that it was sort of a staging area for rich nobles to come and then go on like hunting parties and stuff. So they pay like top dollar to go hunt in the Ardeep forest. They'd come here to Nightstone and stay. So it's a little frontiersy out here, but they have this kind of cool fortified settlement that's in the middle of a river. And so it's got these walls and, a natural moat around it. And you guys roll up to here, and there's the drawbridge leading into the town is down. You guys had some not arguments, but discussions as to what you're going to do about that. And then also the temple that's was just north of the drawbridge. There was a ringing bell. It was just ringing. Who climbed up to the roof?
Rose did.
I thought so. So Rose climbs up there and just cuts the bell cord, basically. Bell stops ringing. I think nearly simultaneously to that, Granite is wandering around in this town square and steps in a pile of dog guts. And a fight ensues. Some goblins run out of the temple. They were the ones that were just sitting there ringing the bell, like, for fun. And these two giant wargs come out and attack the party. Hard fight for level 1 players. So you guys got out of that fight, and then you headed into the building that was just north of the town square here, and that was the inn. The inn, when you got inside here, we can scoot over to that map, that side map, because that's where you are right now, and that's where we're going to pick up here in a second. You surveyed the bottom floor, and you see these two massive boulders that have crashed through the roof and, really destroyed this building. The back boulder looks like it just took off almost like an entire room. Like it's those two walls where they intersect in the back of the inn are just crushed, and it's all open to the outside. So you go to the bottom floor here, and you see that there's a dead goblin on the ground and a live one that looks to be like sorting through some stuff. And I'm pretty sure you one-shotted this guy. Like, he didn't even know that he was in a fight, right? He was just dead. But you saw another goblin there that was like very freshly dead as well, but not by your hand. You head upstairs. Everybody decides they're going to open up their own room, which I think was pretty funny. There's 4 rooms upstairs, 4 players. Everybody opens up a room. Rose opens her room, just kind of a sparse room. Nothing going on. Maxie opens up his room. You can see down to the bottom floor where that boulder crashed through the roof, and blue sky above you. Granite goes into her room, much like Rose's, just kind of a ordinary, somewhat dusty hotel room. But Midnight opens up his room. And he sees that, what I just described, the back wall having completely, crushed in. You could see the boulder down there. And you can look down that cliff or whatever, that's balcony into the kitchen area. But as you're looking, surveying around the room, you look into the corner and you see a human woman. And she she sees you too, and she's kind of like pressing her body up against the floor, like in a failed stealth check. You know what I mean? Like she was trying to stay hidden, but you saw her. What do you do?
Hey guys, we got a survivor in here. And I'll move into the room with my hands out. Say, calm down. We were sent here to help the town.
And she's like, okay. What about the goblins? What about all the goblins?
We killed a good bit of them, but I don't know how many might be left.
Okay, I mean, how did you come to Nightstone? What are you doing here?
We were sent by Velrosa.
Yes, sir. Like her husband's here. Her husband's here in Nightstone somewhere.
Do you know where he might be?
Probably in the keep. I've only been here for like a day. I just basically got into town yesterday.
Were the goblins here when you got here?
And so, Max, why don't you give me a perception check, real quick, and Midnight as well. You've been in there with her for a bit. Oh, rolled over from a 15, Max. He feels bad.
I got a 7.
It was sitting on a 15, on a natty 15.
I got a 12.
Yeah, let me, so Midnight, you, noticed some stuff about this woman. Should have pulled this up beforehand. Get this open.
My passive perception's 13, if that matters.
I hate passive perception. I don't think I've ever used passive perception for anything. You're gonna roll for those motherfuckers. I get it. I get why it's in 5e, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, roll the dice.
I've basically only ever used it so the rogue doesn't go, okay, I checked this 10-foot square. Okay, I checked this 10-foot square.
Right, yeah, I just assume I'm checking for traps at all times.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see this woman. She has blonde hair. She's wearing a cloak, and that's what you see, Maxie. But Midnight, you see that she looks pretty like beaten up too. She has a scratch on her cheek. She's dirty. You are kind of surveying her. You see her. She's wearing this like I said, the kind of a dark brown cloak. She has a really beautiful, intricate tattoo of a snake coiled around her bicep. You see, like, the very bottom of it. And what did you ask her, Maxie?
Were the goblins here when you arrived?
Oh, she says, no, I was just passing through. Sorry, please, let me introduce myself. My name is Kella Darkhope. I was passing through. I'm, just a traveling monk. Staying here at the inn, and somewhat embarrassed to say, I just woke up a few hours ago. Last thing I remember was going to sleep here in my room at the inn, and when I woke up, I was pinned underneath the dresser. She kind of points behind her, and you can see, like, this room is absolutely destroyed, right? I mean, it is like a literal boulder went through the roof and through this. So she's like, yeah, I was pinned underneath there. I just managed to get myself free not 30 minutes ago. I heard those goblins rummaging around downstairs, and well, I killed the one and was taking aim at the second when your group walked in. I didn't know whether you were friend or foe.
I stick my head in the door, like, really awkwardly, because I'd just been standing here right, like, listening. I'm like, do you know where the boulders came from?
I don't. I mean, I saw them, but I see them now, of course, but whatever attack happened here, I'm afraid I wasn't conscious for it. I don't remember.
Slept through the action.
Well, either way, you're lucky to be alive. I recommend gambling soon.
Can I do an insight check?
You can, yeah.
That seems like total BS.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's only a 6, so.
Yeah, you feel like she's
That's the
being
most
truthful.
convincing story I've ever heard.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you believe her.
Hey,
But also, your guy's pretty, pretty dumb too. I mean, he is wise. He's wiser than he is smart, but he's not the sharpest tool either.
with that perception check, did I smell anything? Is that why she's wearing brown robes? Were they not brown before?
Quickly, fetch my brown robes.
She's got the right idea. She's wearing the brown robes.
Get out of my head.
You, do you know what happened here? Who attacked this town?
If I had to guess, it would be goblins.
Yeah.
I think it was rocks.
Rock goblins.
Rose is walking away.
But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock goblin.
I'm glad we were all thinking the same thing.
All right,
Break
good
out
night,
into
everybody.
dance.
I feel like so few people know that song. I love this. This is why we're friends.
That's the sole reason why we're friends.
That's it.
Mhm.
That alone.
Well, I guess we should get out of here before the building collapses.
Yes, I'm pretty good with a crossbow.
Yeah.
I can see
Will
that.
you see me out of town?
I see you right here.
She means... Dog, she means if we can escort her out of town.
Yeah, come along. I got food ready. Almost.
Killa Darkhope joins the party.
Brr. The Super Smash Brothers music starts playing.
All right, Rose, you look like you were leaving. What do you have in mind here?
I want to start looking at sneaking around the corner here and getting the jump on these goblins out here.
Oh yeah, where did you see goblins?
We saw them by looking through the ground floor
That's
window
right.
over here.
Why don't we just for ease of the scene as it is, why don't you guys move your characters back up to the inn? You can just be on top of the roof of the inn for now, if you're going to be sitting inside and plotting for a little bit, just for ease of looking at the situation and what we're going to be doing. So, if you're can't visually see the stream, or you're just listening, the inn is just to the north of a big town square, and to the north east of the town square, through a window, they could see into like a field where there's a big, huge boulder and also two goblins. Maxie, you standing by the window there, you can actually see, it looks like the goblins are like chasing something around the farmyard here. You can see them kind of running around. They're not paying attention at all.
In the meantime, I finished some fantastic grilled cheese sandwiches from the food I found down here. They're cooked in saffron oil. They even have like some lightly roasted cloves.
Cool story, bye.
I'm
Thanks,
GH, when you peeked in and said hello to Kella, I imagine you peeking in with like a sandwich in your hand, and you're like, oh, hey, what's up?
Definitely.
For sure. I made one for everyone.
Well, the Fae might go die. It'll be fine. Do you know what would cause that hole out front?
What is this hole?
Great question, Cunning Fox, and let me give you a bottle cap for that. I was wondering who would be the first to be curious if Kella knew about this, and she does. Okay, so yeah, Kella's like, yes, that's where the. Have you Have you never been to Nightstone? Have you never heard of Nightstone?
I'm a traveler, but I've not traveled in these parts for a long time.
So she goes on to explain that Nightstone is named after this object that is no longer here. And she actually, since like you guys are looking out the front window and you kind of point out there, Maxie, I would imagine, and be like, what is this? What is missing? Or what is, what was this? And Kella looks out and she is astonished to see that it is just a crater in the ground now, because what formerly was there was what gave Nightstone its name. It was the Nightstone. She kind of knows like very little about it other than it's obviously sat right there in the center of the square. Sorry, I'm just looking for the description of it. There was a really good description that I lost in here. Excuse me. Yeah, so it was like basically this giant obsidian stone, that's, I'm so sorry, you guys. I was actually like so excited for this part. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So it's a massive chunk of obsidian that stood in the middle of the village square. The megalith had strange glyphs that were carved into it. It radiated magic under the scrutiny of like a detect magic spell, but nobody in the realm could discern its purpose or its properties. You could just tell that it was magic and that was it. The villagers assumed it was some sort of a relic of a bygone age or a bygone kingdom, and it was just sort of like a revered object in town. Like maybe they'd get some tourists through to come and see the Nightstone, but otherwise it was just sort of this curiosity. But this giant obsidian black stone that sat in the middle of town. And so that's what Kella tells you, and she is astonished to see that it's gone.
How big was it?
Like huge, like 10 feet tall. 10 by 10, basically. Think of like that massive of an object. Massively huge.
That's
Tons,
a big boulder.
like hundreds of tons.
What?
It was a real
Goblins-
cool stone that someone found on a hike.
I don't think goblins are capable of moving such an object on their own, even with the help of wargs.
Question, since it's been a month and I'm questioning things.
Yeah, please.
Probably giants.
Is the name of the town Nightstone or Daggerford?
This is
Nightstone.
Nightstone. You came from Daggerford. Where you met Lady Velrosa was Daggerford.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's like, I can't believe it.
Probably giants.
I mean, sure, but why giants and goblins don't cohabitate, usually?
They could pay them.
And what?
Blood.
What does a goblin have that a giant cannot get easily? By killing the goblin.
More blood?
Maybe-
Human blood?
Maybe the goblins want the Nightstone, and they paid the giant to move it.
My
What?
question is, where's the Daystone? Fighter of the Nightstone.
Champion of the sun.
Just
Well,
asking questions.
Just standing here is not going to change anything. We should probably go kill these goblins and get rid of the rest of the ones in town.
I agree with Fluffy.
All right,
It's
let me just finish
midnight.
this one last sandwich.
Here, I'm gonna reveal the rest of the inn to you just so you guys can see it. Plus, the boulder in the back is really bad.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Looks like a meatball.
It is actually a meatball. Give yourself an inspiration.
Oh.
The city was attacked by the
That's
flying
actually-
spaghetti monster.
And in my party,
It was definitely cloudy with a chance.
rolled out the
Cloudy.
It rolled out the door.
Two of Midnight's cousins dead out in front of the inn, of course.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm looking east towards this building
Yeah.
next to the two goblins running around in the
Yeah, in the
Kind of some sort.
barnyard. Yeah.
is there windows on that building?
That building. That building you can plainly see from the outside, Rose, is a stable.
Oh, okay. So is there a window?
Oh, there's not. It's like a barn door. Sorry, I actually forgot the question you were asking while I was looking up the answer to it. I'm like, oh right, that's the stable. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, cool. I would like to do a sneak over to the edge of here. To just peer around the corner to see what they're chasing.
Sure. Why don't you give me your stealth? What are you doing? Are you stealthy or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm stealthy.
Stealth and then a perception check, please.
I'm licking my fingers as I'm walking.
I mean,
I'm gonna hang out
Saffron?
at the-
Hell yeah, GH.
I'm gonna hang out at the corner.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 for my stealth and a 22 for my perception.
For
Okay.
perception, not much to.
Rose, you sneak up to the corner of the stable here, and you peek around the corner, and you see these two goblins, and they are chasing chickens around this like farm yard.
Against planning chicken dinner.
Okay. Cool. Do they notice me?
Nope. Not. You
That's
don't, you don't think
hilarious.
so. They appear to be like just like chasing chickens around, trying to. It looks like one of them's trying to like stuff chickens into a bag.
Get in the bag.
Get them out.
I just
I would like
imagine
to-
like a holding trying to like shove some chickens in.
I'll here. The barn door is closed, or the
Yes,
stable
the
door
door
is
to the
closed.
stable is closed.
I open
Okay.
it.
Oh my god.
Let me see here. Let me just see here. Okay, open it. I'm gonna show you some.
Some enemies.
If you look over to the right of where the hotel interior of the inn was, you'll see. Oops. You'll see a new stripe there. Granite, you see it?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you open it up. You peer into the stable. Bright light is streaming from a massive hole in the roof. The barn. This barn has a dirt floor, and you can hear. I'll just give you the rest of the map because you would clearly see it. Barn is a dirt floor. You hear and see as you kind of maybe move a little bit further in. Granite. There's 5 draft horses and 5 riding horses are in their stalls,
Ooh.
lying the north and the south.
We're gonna travel fast.
Hanging on the walls are bits, bridles, and leather saddles. 2 wooden ladders allow easy access to the hayloft.
Alright. Well, I'd like to make sure there's nobody down here, like hiding in a stable, like stable boy or something.
Okay. So as you get to the back of the, right where you were, right
think it was
there.
there.
Yep. What's everybody else doing?
Max is just
Good job.
waiting with a finger drawn to firebolt a goblin when we
And
decide to engage.
You guys are like looking at the goblins in the field here.
Yeah.
Like basically
Yeah.
where you are on the map right now. Is this where you are?
Yeah, Maxie's
Yeah.
inside still looking out the window.
Okay.
And Midnight's at the corner with his bow.
Okay. And
Ready.
I think that Kella is probably here with you, Midnight, with her crossbow drawn.
I look back at her and tell her she better not shoot me in the back.
Okay. GH, not GH. Granite.
The other GH.
No, you know what?
I planned that out.
GH, you get to the back here, you see all the horses in here, and you realize that everybody's in good shape, that the rock didn't kill any of the horses, it hasn't injured them, it's not anything like that. So you're kind of peeking through here, and you're just going through the back of the stable to make sure that there's nobody in here. You're kind of pretty confident you didn't see anybody, and the horses all seem calm, and so everything, you think everything's fine. You get to the ladder, you start like making your way back up as you were moving across here. Yeah, and so you get to about right there. You see your eyes drawn to the ladder, and you realize again, oh right, there's a loft. And you look at the ladder, your eyes follow it up to the loft, and you start looking around the loft when you see a arrow whiz at you. Everybody roll for initiative.
What? Oh Jesus.
Promise it wasn't me.
Loft goblins.
Initiative.
Oh, yeah,
is
so-
Dex, right?
The Lost
Oh
Goblin.
yeah, I don't have a dex. I just roll my d20. That's right. This is fine.
I'm gonna
I like to go for a roll in the hay.
I'm gonna reveal the loft, just cause. To make this easier. Can you see the goblin's name or no? Never know.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Should I? Okay.
Oh, he's named?
Oh,
He is a named character.
Oh shit! There's 2 goblins.
And according to anybody who's watching on the stream right now, they're both named the same thing, which is actually amazing, and I'm just gonna keep it that way because that's great. I love that so much. Okay, let's tracker. Oh my god, their initiative is so bad. Okay, let's talk initiative rolls. Granite.
12.
12. Okay. Midnight.
14.
Gentleman's 14. Alrighty, you're leading so far. What are we looking at? Rose.
14.
Ooh, what's your bonus?
My dex is 16. My bonus is 2, I
That's
think.
gonna be Midnight.
Three.
Okay, and Maxie.
19.
Okay, alright. Okay. Let me scroll back over here to GH, who's split the party all by herself. And she's going to take 2 arrows in a surprise round. And these goblins. They both have their short bows drawn. Ooh, 19 on the die. That's going to hit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Max damage, 8 points of piercing damage.
Shit.
Second attack. Oh, it's gonna be close. 13 to hit. Nope. 14 to hit.
I'm just building tension.
It's a tweener. I don't know. I generally don't know if it hits or not.
16. I'm good.
All right, you're good. All right, second arrow whizzes by you. The first hits and it hurts. Take your HP down if you would, please, GH.
Yeah, I was trying.
Maxie, through the window, You see the arrow strike Granite through the front door of the barn from where you are. What would you like to do?
Maxie will roll his eyes and go ahead and firebolt this goblin. One of the goblins in the field
Okay.
chasing chickens.
Just throw it out
14?
there. These are also named characters. A 14 misses.
That's not good. That's all
And
I got.
they have entered the fray. Actually, let me... initiative for these guys as well. These guys weren't in the combat. They are now. I guess it's probably inevitable that they were going to be honest.
Yeah, they weren't snots gonna hear that.
I assumed the battle cry of someone was going to draw them.
Okay, any movement, Maxie?
No, he's holding his
Same
ground.
Alrighty, Midnight.
Sniper in a window.
You saw the same thing Maxie did. You saw Granite take an arrow to the shoulder.
I don't chuckle.
Alright.
If I
Noted.
get li-
Jackson, will you write that down in the history of the stream? Or didn't chuckle about that?
I'll take a shot with my bow at the same goblin.
Okay.
Uh, 13.
13
Guess that misses.
Yeah.
I will take a few steps back so that I didn't write down her name. Yeah, I did. Kella.
Kella.
I'll step back a little bit so
That's
Kella can get a
right.
shot off.
I forgot. And actually, Kella's next. She actually rolled.
What?
I didn't ever roll initiative for her, and she actually rolled better than you or Midnight. So she's actually going to go next. She draws her hand crossbow, fires an attack off of the same goblin. Natural 2.
Glad we're all starting strong.
Let's see if she has anything. No. Nope. Okay, Rose, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to go into the stable with 5 feet of movement. I'm going to
Okay.
fly up 10 feet.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
I'm assuming that is a thing.
10 feet will get you up to the level of the, the goblins.
And then I'm going to finish my movement by getting up to this guy. Yeah. I'm going to stab him.
I'll allow it.
Gosh, swing my short sword. Does a 24 hit?
Let me check. Carry the 1. Yes, a 24 hits.
That first one's going to be
Ooh.
11 points of damage.
That first one's going to be a dead goblin.
Okay. Let's see, that was 5 feet, 10 feet. Another 10 feet. Yeah. I can move 5 feet more, and that's it.
Okay.
I'm pointing at this other goblin like, you're next.
Let's go. That'd be fun. I mean, like, I'm just thinking about it. That's terrifying. What just happened? That is terrifying. Okay, it is, if we look back over into the field, it is this goblin's turn. This goblin, he's gonna step up to the fence here and fire off a shot at you, Maxie, through the window.
Do I get any kind of cover for?
Yeah,
being
give yourself an
window?
extra. Give yourself a +2 to your AC.
Nice.
This is an attack with his short bow. Natural 19. That'll
hit.
For 5 points of piercing damage. All right, and it is actually his buddy's turn, and his buddy's going to do the same exact thing. You're also going to get that cover. 7 on the die is going to miss. I'm assuming 11 misses.
Yes, that misses.
Okay.
That misses normal AC.
Okay, that's their turns. Let's go back into the stable, where Granite will soon be dead. Granite.
You know, a little sketched out with just 3 health, but you know what? Unconscious and dying is fine. So, question: is the ladder like 2 movement, or is it like 1?
It's just a regular movement, so it's 10. It'll be 10 feet of movement to get up to the loft, basically.
Okay. Well, then put me right on up there. I would like to Becky smash with my hammer.
Okay, hammer time.
It's hammer time. It's hammer time.
It's not hammer time.
As you swing it, it goes, meow, 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 meow.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit. Might come as a surprise if you're paying attention at home. Okay, let's see whose turn it is. I'll tell you, both these goblins in the loft are named Derp. So Derp is dead, but Derp still lives. Derp is dead. Long live Derp, who throws down his short bow and will attempt to stab you with his rusty scimitar.
I'm gonna need a tetanus shot after
Cracked
this.
die. It was leaning on a 15. That's an actual 15. That will hit for 19. All right, here we go. Anything but minimum damage, and you're going to be unconscious. Maximum damage, 8 points of slashing damage, and Granite is unconscious and dying. Top of round number 2, Maxi, you're up.
Okay, well, this whole shooting out the window thing is not going spectacularly, but we're going to try it again.
Okay.
We're going to hit the lower goblin,
Okay.
the one that hit me.
That guy's name is
Bastard.
Pojo.
Okay.
I don't know why these
Pojo.
goblins have names. I mean, I guess you keep them and interrogate them or whatever.
Ooh, a natural 20.
Oh, a natural 20. That sounds like a critical that needs to be confirmed. This might be the first actual crit of the campaign. Oh,
It didn't.
You hate to see it. Maximum damage.
So 10.
10 points of damage, and he, as you might have guessed, is dead. What spell was this, and what does this look like? Cutting things?
Firebolt. So, for some reason, I can't picture anything else but Maxie just finger gunning out the window.
Is he holding the gangster style like that too?
Yes. That's why he missed the first time.
Okay. All right, there's another one down. We got 2 down, 2 to go. Any movement here, Max? You guys just chill at the window?
Actually, wait. This is 5e. I can just do this.
Yep.
Yeah, Maxie will duck back behind the wall.
Okay, that was probably a smart move. Okay, midnight.
I forgot about Jackson the Owl.
You
Alright,
are
yeah.
up. That's right. You have your. I remember the owl, but I forgot that it was named Jackson. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Please take a turn here, Midnight, would you?
Yeah, I'll step back up to the corner and take a shot at the other goblin.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
And that is a hit.
For 8 points of damage.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Where do you suppose this arrow catches him?
Right in the spleen.
Oh, right in the torso.
Yeah, I'm still pretty hurt, so body shot.
All right, 3 down, 1 to go. Anything else here, Midnight?
I'll motion for Kella to help out in the barn.
Okay, and it is Kella's turn, and she does. Let's see what Kella's movement is. 'Cause it's gonna take her some movement to get in there. I don't think she's gonna be able to really do much. Yeah, she can't even really get into the barn from where she is. So she just gets as close as she can to the front door of the barn here. Let's go into the loft of the barn, where it is now Rose's turn.
It's stabbing time. Gotta move up to fly across this gap and stab.
Stab and derp.
Stab and derp.
No, derp 2.
16 hit.
16 hits.
Cool. Does 10 damage kill him?
It does indeed. Congratulations. Combat over. But let's see. Actually, yeah, let's keep it here. We'll keep it here. Grant, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Oh yeah.
It's just a d20, right? There's
Yep.
no modifiers.
I don't have anything to heal you.
Do we have a healer?
Yeah, she's currently unconscious and dying.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is a fail. One fail. Maxine.
I'm actually gonna start working his little legs over there, but he ain't particularly quick. He'll double move out the building and into the road towards the
Alright.
stable.
Midnight.
I would like to run in there. Let me see what my movement is. Yeah, probably not gonna make
Derp
it.
2, son of Derp.
I'll move up to the door of the barn and just
Close
stand
it,
there.
Set it on fire.
I'm not that kind of a person.
All right.
Toss a sandwich and see if that helps to rejuvenate Granite.
You have to like wave a sandwich in front of my nose.
Alrighty.
That's the medical kit for me.
Smelling sandwiches.
Kella can now get into the barn, but she's got about nothing that she could do to help in this situation. I mean, I guess she can. Would she actually be able to get there?
We're able to stabilize at the very least, right?
Maybe. So Kella can
Medicine check.
she can actually get up to Granite. So I guess she's just gonna get up there and do a medicine check and see if she can't stabilize. Let's see what your medicine is here, Kella. What? Just quickly, what skill is this based off of? Medicine. Wisdom. Natural 20.
Oh.
Kella stabilizes Granite,
Yay!
and you guys are out of combat.
Rose shakes her head and flies back down to the ground.
All right. I mean, Granite is still
Wait,
unconscious.
or is it
No, it's not one. It's not one. It's
I thought if I was stabilized.
you're just unconscious. You're not dying. You're stable. You're napping. Without any kind of magic. Do you have a way? Does anybody have a way to heal her? Actually, heal her. Heal her.
Did we start with any sort of healing potions in our packs?
Oh, you didn't.
No.
Then no.
Okay.
How does sandwiches work on Granite?
Yeah, I feel like this is the key here.
Chokes. She chokes and starts dying again. Because she's sleeping.
I wave a sandwich over her face, and then I start eating it. It's got lettuce, so it's kind of crunchy. Does she wake up and try and take the sandwich?
So Granite, you feel yourself being drawn back to the mortal plane by the aroma of a delicious sandwich. Please give yourself 1 HP as you regain consciousness as Midnight eats a sandwich over top of you.
What the fuck?
The crumbs fall over.
It's in the player's handbook. Honey Fox, look it up.
Meg's like, what the hell is happening?
How?
What? Is that helping?
Oh my god.
A sandwich regains 2d4 plus 2. Everybody knows that.
Oh wow. I need to start carrying some sandwiches.
Oh wow, I'm not looking so good. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself and then eat the sandwich.
Man, I don't think any of us are really looking good except for Rose.
I don't know what your problem is.
We got hit by arrows.
Still don't know what your problem is.
I mean, you did basically one-shot each of them.
Yeah, I also, basically soloed a warg. 2 orgs.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Well, the 2 outside are dead.
Cool. Do you wanna you guys can come in here and take a nap or something. I am fine to keep going,
Yeah,
but
I think we should nap because I only have 2 spell slots.
You have another one of those sandwiches?
I do have another sandwich. This is I believe the last of the cheese though, if I had to estimate.
Oh, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, you already ate one though.
No, it was
Oh boy.
it was just roast beef and lettuce.
Oh, okay.
I snuck cheese on it.
I do have cooked chicken.
Oh, jeez.
I do have cooked chicken. Also, aren't there chickens out there? Shouldn't we be gathering those and seeing why they were chasing them down?
They're goblins. They wanted a meal.
Well, I want a meal.
Then go get the chickens.
we're not
Okay.
here to ransack the town.
Yeah, we can. Well, are we not?
No.
Hella, how would you feel if we stole chickens from you? Hella? Have you died?
Oh my
Huh?
god.
Come back to
Ella?
life.
Come
Where's
back to us,
Kella?
Hella.
What do you want? Sorry, what do you want Kelda to do? I was looking at something. I was reading.
Nothing.
I'm reading stuff. What do you want her to
Just
do?
ask.
There was a
I'm just
moral debate
asking.
about eating the chickens outside.
Oh,
Just asking Kella.
you're asking Kelly if
here.
you can eat the chicken? She's like, I mean, I don't know. I was just passing through. There were people here. There were people here.
Are they all dead?
I don't know. I don't see any
Hello, what's
bodies.
Which
Okay, I
direction is
won't
the
eat
keep
the
in?
chickens. I won't eat
The keep, and you would have seen this on your way in, Maxie. The keep is the massive structure on the island that's sort of by itself, at the south part of the village. Kella was busy scrolling Twitter. And I was actually just reading about some of the stuff in the town to make sure I didn't miss anything.
If you're worried about resting, we should probably just push for that keep. If there are any
Yep.
survivors, they'll be there and they'll let us sleep.
Okay.
Good.
Also, I'm going to check the chickens area, see if there's more to it.
Check the chickens. Are you looting the bodies?
I forgot about the bodies. I'd like to check out this little hut, see why they're
Yeah.
chasing chickens.
Okay.
I want a little closure.
Just gonna get murdered by something.
Probably. I mean, this is exactly what happened last time.
Okay. Yeah, so the little thing that you're looking at there, Granite, that's the actual chicken coop. Let
Hey,
me
Coop, how you
reveal
doing?
this whole section here, since you'd be able to see quite a bit now. Boom, boom. Chicken coop, you can see that's been completely demolished, right? And that's why the chickens are all everywhere, is because part of the coop has been destroyed. And the chickens are running around like crazy. And actually, you see that one of the goblins had a bag that did have a chicken in it. So it's like there's a like a moving bag that one of the goblins is carrying that has a chicken inside.
Okay. Is there like a simple way to maybe like make sure the chickens don't leave?
Waffle Cone, thank you so much for the $5 pork chop sandwich. My goodness, I can't remember the last time we got a pork chop sandwich where it wasn't Boom buying us up. Thanks, Waffle. What's going on, dude?
I let the chicken out of the bag. Take the bag.
Just take the bag.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's just like a plain brown sack.
You never know.
Speaking of plain brown sack, how you been, Vlar? We haven't talked much.
Oh,
Jeez, telling everybody my business.
So
Jeez.
stupid.
Ooh,
Oh man. I'm good. I'm good.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Really good to hear.
it's just
All right. So that's what you see out there, Granite.
There's one.
Anybody else doing anything during this, while Granite's moving around, you guys are just standing there with Kella, smoking
I'm actually
smoking
kind of like
cigarettes.
check out this area down here to
Sure.
make sure there's no more goblins.
Absolutely.
Is
Let
this the
me
inn?
just give you some more. All right. So, Maxi, Granite, you see another kind of farmhouse there in front of you. Excuse me. This actually not a farmhouse. This building here. This looks like more of like a store or something. And then, of course, there's a field there, and in the field, you can see that there's a cottage attached to the field here. Looks to be undamaged. The doors, however, are open to this cottage. And actually, the front door to this business is open as well.
Where are you guys going?
But we're going to the keep.
Where's the keep?
To sleep?
Well,
Granite,
We're
why don't you
looking
give me a
for-
perception check right there, please?
we're looking for survivors, aren't we? She said there was probably survivors in the keep.
Okay.
You can always ask her where the keep is.
It's down this way. Literally straight
We
ahead of
saw
us.
it. We did see it on the way in.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
11. Okay. Above this building here, Granite. Above the business, trading post here, you see a above the building's entrance is a circular blue shield emblazoned with a stylized golden lion. Those of you who have ever played the adventure, The Lost Mine of Phandelver, might recognize this.
Uh-huh.
It's an inn.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find some of those people.
Yeah, let me know.
I knock on the door.
Door's open.
Oh yeah. Well, I still knock on the door. It's polite.
All right, roll for initiative.
This is how Granite died. Granite knocked on a door. The wrong door. An open door.
Door.
Not even a
She-
closed one, an open
She
one.
opened the door. The wrong door. All right, so Granite, you knock on the door. You hear it of a stool scooting inside the building as a goblin raises its scimitar in attack.
I thought you were doing the like sound of
Record
like
scratch? There was a-
record scratch.
There was a party inside.
Oh shit.
You just hear.
Okay. All right. This guy, no surprise rounds. No surprise rounds anywhere. This guy rolled extremely poorly. Granite, what'd you get?
I already forgot. 14.
14. Alrighty. Rose.
I got a 6.
Oh boy.
Not helping you this time.
Maxi. Oh, that's right. He's Cunning Fox had to go help his family carry something. Ella got a 13. 6. Thank you. That's an old GH stream joke. Midnight.
I got a 10.
10. This is probably going to be moot, but Granite, you're first.
All right. I grab my hand axe and toss it at his head.
Just throw it at him.
Yeah.
Girl Scout
I
cookies.
rolled a nat 1.
Let me just savor this for a minute, you guys. Oh, Gamer Heroine doesn't get to reroll her natural 1. Confirm your fumble,
No.
please. Confirm your motherfucking fumble.
Do I do it unmodified?
Just like you did. Yeah, it's 1d20 plus 4.
Okay.
How long have you been waiting for that?
Oh my god, I have no idea. Oh, she doesn't get to re-roll her natural 1. Oh, she confirmed her fumble.
This was practicing that slurping sound on a daily basis for the past year.
Yeah, why do you think I'm eating so many oysters? Alrighty, this
How do you
is
know
called.
oysters?
Oh my god, this is called In the Line of Fire. You critically hit your nearest ally.
Oh.
What is the
Gotta be a really bad throw.
like a really bad throw? Like you slip on a banana peel bad throw. Your nearest ally is, according to my calculations, Rose. What is the maximum damage of your hand axe?
I'll hit it so that we know. So 8.
8 points of damage. Rose, you are critically hit with this axe and take 8 points of damage, slashing damage, from a critical fumble. So good. So sexy.
Oh, Granite's dead.
Yep.
You're gonna die. She's gonna kill you.
Yep.
She is gonna kill you now.
Okay, it is Kella's turn. I mean, Kella is so far away. She's just gonna try to get, like, kind of wide. She can move right in behind Maxie. She's gonna move here. Oh no, she can double move. That's right. So she'll get another 30, and she's just gonna try to get an angle so that she can see what's happening in there, and she kind of can see from there. So that's all she can do. Midnight, you're pretty far away too, my friend. What would you like to do? It's your turn.
I would like to run up to the door. I got 60 feet, so that should be enough.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the door, and I'm going to whisper to Granite, "Run, you fool!"
5. Okay.
I had saffron finger.
All right, Rose, you pry a greasy handle axe that's like has like spaghetti sauce stains on it. You pry it out of your thigh, just like as embeds in your thigh. You just like throw it to the ground. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I just throw it back.
Yeah, you can.
Is that what kind of weapon is the hand axe? Just
It's a
for-
thrown weapon.
Okay.
You can, yeah. That's it.
I'm pretty proficient. I'm proficient in like all sorts of shit. So yeah, Rose is pissed. You just got hit by an
I
ally.
bet.
A
Not
supposed
just
ally,
hit,
but I
critically
barely
hit.
know.
Sorry
Yeah, I'm
about-
throwing
sorry
it
about that,
back.
I'm back.
And I don't think you took enough damage there, Rose, either. Pretty sure
how-
you were at 11 and you took 8.
Oh, okay. My HP got reset when I reopened, so wait.
You should have 3.
So 3.
Alrighty, roll to hit Granite.
What is that based on? Dex?
It's based on whatever stat you want, I think. But
Okay.
well, if it's thrown, I guess that is Dex.
With proficiency. Okay. I think that's right.
Oh, Jesus.
That's an 8.
God damn it.
No, an 8. An 8. So that was to hit,
That was
right?
an 8 to hit. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's fine.
that misses Granite. It's just like you wing this thing accidentally at Rose, and then she wings it right back, but you hit and she missed.
Rose looks pissed.
Any movement here, Rose?
No.
Okay. All right. Maxie.
Wow.
Maxie, what happened was Granite walked up to the front of this building, knocked on the door, and combat immediately began.
Okay. Why were they throwing a javelin at each other?
It's your turn.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna use-
Nat 1, and Fish slurped up my nat 1. And I,
Okay.
I did some slurping, cutting fox. You missed a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
It was a critical. Granite critically fumbled, and
Okay.
and then it threw and crit Rose with a accidental hit.
Beautiful.
I'm
I thought
using
so.
second
I certainly
wind.
thought so.
Is there a window in the side of this building?
There is not.
All right, cool.
I'm using second wind to get my HP back.
You're sucking wind. Okay.
I'm sucking wind.
Is that just a reaction you can do that?
That's a bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay. And that gives
Yeah,
you full HP, or how much you get back?
That's one d10 plus level. So
Oh,
I
nice.
rolled a 9.
Nice. Okay,
Wow.
so 10 HP. That's a gotta love fighters, dude.
Maxi will move up, like double move to here, and
Okay.
I guess wait.
All right. Yeah, it's finally his turn. I didn't think he was actually going to live this long, to be totally honest. Yeah, he drew his scimitar. As you guys saw each other, he's going to step up and take a swing here at Granite. 14 on the die. It's going to be an 18 to hit.
It's
For max damage, 8 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And it is your turn, Granite. Top of round 2.
I will pull out my hammer since I threw my hand axe. So, or does that take a full action?
You throw down your hand axe, and then
Because I threw it, I didn't pick it back up when I got.
oh, right, yeah, no, yeah, you can draw your hammer. That's fine.
Alright.
It's more about like carefully putting away one weapon and then carefully taking out another weapon. That's what I have a problem with.
Okay.
Minnie, can you mess with your HP one more time? Something happened on the stream side that I screwed up. There we go. Oh, okay. You had max HP. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does a
Something weird
17 hit?
happened. 17 does hit.
Okay.
Yes. For 9 damage.
And that's enough. That is enough. It's combat now over.
I pick up my hand axe and look sad.
Yeah, there's some, I imagine there's going to be some fallout from this fight.
I'll make you delicious sandwiches for a week.
Somehow,
I'm gonna grab.
if somebody could fly angrily, you just saw it happen.
Yeah. This is anger. This is hovering towards Granite with intent. I'm gonna grab her. Do you have a collared shirt? I'm gonna grab you by your collar and be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
I like to imagine that Rose
Sorry.
sounds like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" You know what I mean? Like I imagine she has to have a voice that's like super high pitched, but she's also a complete badass. So it's like, I don't know. That's just in my head. Oh, Waffle Cone, absolutely, dude. Roll a d4 on the Discord, man.
Well, you see, the sandwiches were delicious, but I didn't have napkins, and so my hands were all buttery. I was just knocking on the door, seeing if anybody was in there, any potential allies, and I'm over here being saffron fingers. I'm sorry. Is there
You can
any way
see
I
her-
make it up to you?
You can see Rose is struggling to keep a grip on her because she keeps slipping out of like the butter from all of the
So
shell.
oily.
Oh, it's so greasy.
I really could use
Right.
some napkins, if you have any, and then I'll anything you want to pay back. All the sandwiches. I have a chicken.
Stop triggering everything.
Okay, I hear you out. I hear you out. I'll slow my roll. I'll wait for somebody else to knock on the door
Mm-hmm.
next time. I'll try.
Cunning, there was a really fun moment where GH was like, I knock on the door. I'm like, oh, the door's open. She's like, I knock anyway. And I said, roll for initiative. I really, really enjoyed that. Okay, in behind this, Rose, Maxie, why don't you guys give me a history check?
Ho, ho, ho.
I rolled a naked 14
Why is it naked?
because it didn't have any added bonus.
I got a 24.
Woo! Yeah, the symbol you recognize, Maxie, is that of the Lion Shield Custer. This is a trading company throughout up and down the Sword Coast. It's that blue shield with the stylized golden lion. Yeah, wasted a 20 on that, I know, but
Yep.
that's what it is.
Is that related
That's
to
what
the
happened.
food lion?
It's more of an Aldi's, really. For-
Is this a Pabst only gig, or
What'd you say?
is this a PBR only?
Yes, yeah, that's
thing,
exactly.
or-
The
I
Lion
mean-
Shield Coster. Inside, granted, everybody peeking in the front door there, you can see that this place looks like ransacked.
I'd like to loot the goblin's body.
Alrighty. Loot the goblins. Bye. The goblin, you said? And
Yeah.
its body. Just so I'm clear.
Yeah.
Goblin's body. Okay, great.
I'm also gonna wipe off the butter.
Yeah, you try to grab stuff, but it's slipping through your hands.
Because when you took it out, you touched the handle. Don't.
I-
I need napkins.
I know that Cunning Fox is leaning over to eat dinner, but I like to think he's leaning over and snorting lines of coke off of his desk.
You know me. That's how I keep the stream going.
I just that's what I like to think. Yeah, it's the stories we tell ourselves. Okay, this goblin GH has a pouch that contains a gold ring. Quick appraisal. I think it's worth about 25 gold pieces. So
Nice.
very valuable. Oh, nice.
Look at
Alright,
that
GH,
leg
you see
patch
that?
up.
You got 3 from Waffle Cone's pork chop sandwich.
Yeah.
GH is racking them up tonight. Thanks, Waffle. That's really cool, dude. He also carries 5 copper pieces. And he has a like a really nice small wooden box, like almost like a mini treasure chest, that's also emblazoned with the Lion Shield Coster logo. And inside are 10 silvered darts.
Hmm.
Who did Teach Sizzle give his to, by the way?
Oh yeah, Sizzle, if you're out there, man.
When she opens that up, I step back a little bit.
There's a box? Because of a box?
Am I not the one that's picking up stuff?
Yeah, roses.
They're silvered. Who has darts for werewolves?
Well, obviously a guild full of werewolves.
That doesn't follow.
Kill other werewolves.
Why would they need? Anyways,
When you're the alpha, you gotta be the alpha.
if they're werewolves,
And the
they would just-
Omega.
they would. Okay,
You
that doesn't
just
make any
rip their
sense.
head off.
But I don't want you to stab me. So let's just close the box and mark that we have 10 silver darts for some reason.
Yeah, I'll carry
Want me
him.
to hold them? Oh, okay.
Everybody give me a perception check.
As she throws one into your leg. Here, you can hold this one.
Oh, God.
And this one, and this one, and this one.
Ooh.
Did it never roll mine?
All right, what are we looking at? Perception checks.
I got a 19.
I get a 17.
I got a 10.
GH?
21!
Everybody but Maxie.
Blackjack!
Woo!
Everybody but Maxie. You guys have, you got into this combat. Kind of surprising. The hand axe flew through the air. It rose. That was, took people's attention, took your attention away. As you guys are standing there, kind of going through the body, grabbing all this stuff, you guys are talking to Midnight backs away at the opening of the box, something to maybe file away, ask him about later. Just no. You guys hear like a giggling, like laughing, and you look to the south and you see in this field where there's multiple boulders in this pumpkin patch. And in the pumpkin patch, you see 2 goblins. Both of them have like hollowed out pumpkins on their heads. And they are like sort of playing a Marco Polo like tag type game. But the pumpkins don't have any eyes, so they're both like just running around blindly. Like tagging each other, and like you can hear them laughing.
Somebody should put a pumpkin on their head and then go play tag with them.
Nominate Granite.
Yeah, I don't imagine Maxie would do it, and we're the only 2 the right height.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it.
Nagamir dropping 30 months on us. Thank you so much, Nagamir. What's going on, dude? Long time no see. What up, Nagamir? Thanks, man. Don't forget to roll your D4.
Alright, is there another pumpkin?
There's plenty of pumpkins in the field.
Alright. I take my little hand axe covered with butter. Or I guess saffron oil, and I cut a hole in it and I put it on my head. Then I cut a bigger hole because I want to breathe.
Oh, you suffocated already. Sorry.
Oh man.
I
not
hate to
again.
see it. GH, you have a backup character though? We can pull her in.
Maybe
that's
like a
magic
halfling?
creature. Yeah, I've learned a lesson about halflings. I go ahead and realize I should have put this on when I was closer to the fence. Take off my helmet.
Trips over.
I would like to listen and watch and hear if there's anything I can like pick up on and kind of contribute.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Can you speak Goblin?
Oh, good question.
What are we doing?
I might.
I don't know. I don't
Oh, I
know.
speak Goblin!
Oh my god.
You do speak Goblin?
I do speak Goblin, yes! I knew it'd come in handy. Well, I didn't,
Wonderful.
but it was a good guess. Cool.
Yeah, so you hear the goblins, like, one goblin's like, "You'll never catch me, Blick!" And then the other goblin's like, "Shut up, Flick, I'm gonna get you!" And then they're like banging into these rocks and like tripping over each other.
Okay. I join in the play, and I would like to try and put on a performance to like fit in and be like, "So weird about those rocks though, where'd they come from?"
And yeah, so they're both like, "What the fuck?"
Or deception.
It's not gonna matter because they were alone and now they're not. So like, the only logical thing they're gonna do is take the pumpkins off. At which point everybody needs to, you might have guessed it already, roll for initiative.
Do I pull off my pumpkin hat? Like, do I know that?
You, as a full round action, you can remove the pumpkin head. You can do that on your first turn though, if that's what you want.
Oh.
Dexterity. Cunning box.
My fucking brain. Yeah, I didn't set up an initiative button, so I just rolled Dex.
Alright, let me roll mine. Oh, out of the box.
Damn it, Granite.
I was out of the box and on a natural 20.
This is your suggestion.
No, it was not mine.
That was an outside. That wasn't Rose suggesting that. Now she's pissed.
Okay, let's talk initiative, Granite.
Oh, I didn't even roll it. I was so.
Alright, Rose.
Didn't know what the fuck you were doing. I got a 6.
Oh, God.
Ah, she rolled a
Just
20.
keep rolling 6.
I got a 20.
Granite just casually rolls a natty 20. Midnight.
I got an 8.
Oh,
If you walk up there and not one again and throw an axe straight back towards us, I swear to God, Rose is just gonna kill you.
okay, Maxie.
I got a 13.
Okay, alright. Okay, I tell you what, it's attrition. This is encounters of attrition. The more I can get you in these encounters, the higher chance I have of taking one of you out. Granite, natural 20, you're up first.
I take off my pumpkin helmet and throw it at them.
All right, take off your pumpkin helmet. That'll be your turn. All right, Maxie, what would you...
Aww.
No, it's Granite's turn.
That's an improvised weapon.
Yeah, I just rolled the 20 to aim. I don't know if I should modify that with strength. or dex.
Yeah, it is an improvised weapon, so you wouldn't be you don't have any proficiency in it. 12 misses.
Okay.
It smashes at the ground. Billy Corgan cries a single tear. Was there any movement, Granite?
I would like to see where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Oops, I skipped you over, but it is Maxie's turn.
I think at this point this merits the use of a spell slot. Just to bail this out, we're Maxie is going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay. He's gonna get a. Wait, is this auto hit?
Yes.
Okay.
And he'll fire all 3 at the one closest to this boulder.
That would be
over here.
Flick.
Ah, yes, Flick, naturally.
All right. Roll them d4s.
I didn't
I
set
think
up-
actually
wait,
both
did I set up
names.
damage? Alright, let's see if I'm a
There's a lot of
Gigabrain.
named goblins.
It's one too
Okay,
many.
not as Gigabrain as I wanted to be.
I think he wants another droop. That's why he's naming all of them.
So
Luckily,
8
Give him a
damage.
chance.
That's enough.
Right here.
Foo, foo, foo. Flick. Dead. Midnight.
Maxie will also approach towards the gate.
I'll move to the other side of Kella.
Negamir, 2 of the goblins earlier were both named Derp.
And
He also looks like pumpkin hat.
but just out of jeez. I guess I'm gonna move to get a clear shot on Blick and shoot at him with my longbow.
Alright, he's gonna get some cove. Can you get to a place where you're not shooting through her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. Okay, roll the hit.
It'll be fine if I hit Granite.
At this point,
That's a 21 to hit.
21 does indeed hit.
For 10 damage.
That'll do the trick. Blick is no more. Flick and Blick, rest in peace. We didn't even get to Rose's turn or anything. You guys can clear out these goblins pretty fast, but like I said, this is attrition. It's all about attrition. Okay.
Please? None of us got hurt because I'm out of spell slots.
Alrighty.
I didn't
Yeah.
talk to
So
my
you saw them
pumpkin.
kind of like dancing in this pumpkin farm, pumpkin patch, like playing tag, hollowed out pumpkins. Egg Picker, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the fish tank.
So, I do have to ask, why did you waste a perfectly good opportunity to, I don't know, capture one of them and give us information?
I was trying to get information.
You wore a pumpkin hat and you spoke what I can only assume to be goblin at them.
Yeah.
In a dwarfish accent.
Oh. This is fine. I mean, you know, they had helmets on. They might not have noticed.
They're
I thought I
stupid.
did a pretty good impression.
They're stupid, but they're not idiots.
Well, stop treating me like one.
No. I don't think I'm going to do that for any of you thus
You know
far.
what? Not going
No.
for another sandwich.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else? What are we doing here? Moving on.
Sort-
Rose, you're
Trudge
kind
on
of
the
dead
road.
set for the keep at this point, right? Like that's your main focus.
Yeah, I'm just looking down this path.
Sure. Grant, you checking out? Are you just eating a sandwich over there? Or are you checking out the windmill?
Going to
GH.
knock on the door.
Oh, I was just kind of walking away from Maxie because
he was being mean.
Oh,
He
the
was
meaning
being mean.
wizard.
Just gonna look.
Just stumbling all around, stumbling.
I'd like to investigate this house with a giant boulder in it.
Certainly you can. Yeah, it's a house with a giant boulder in it.
Cool.
You want to get closer, you can do like a perception check, or you can investigate, whatever you like to do.
Not super concerned about it.
Okay. Moving on. Yeah, that house looks particularly like destroyed, like it's.
I'm assuming if there was something in there moving around, there we'd hear it.
Well, you did not do a perception check, so.
Whatever.
You couldn't
Okay.
tell that there was also a smaller boulder on the other side.
That's right.
Focused on a bridge.
Alrighty, Rose. You see this
Oh.
bridge, and it's got about a 15-foot section missing. You can only assume that there's probably a boulder down in the water there, smashed through.
God's damn it.
Sucks for all of you.
God damn it, Bobby! Yeah, Rose is just like, all right, well, see you guys later. Because
I'm just gonna go this.
I'm flying over.
Would you, if I
Flying-
have
Flying
a
over the
rope,
water.
would you fly it over there? And tie it?
Not your rope. I'll take somebody else's rope.
You guys
Are
are
you-
all dicks.
I think they're concerned you might have butter on it.
Yeah, there's a concern that people will slip off.
To clarify, your plan is to make me walk a tightrope across a flowing river?
I mean, it's better to crawl, probably.
What else
No.
are you gonna do?
Not the point.
Do you know how to levitate?
No.
Then give me the rope.
Can we jump across these little pylons that look like they're sticking out?
Oh,
That's
so like
kinda weird.
these are posts in the water, Midnight, and then this is there just to illustrate that this is being held up by a post. So this post you can see like goes all the way up to the actual drawbridge or the bridge over. So I mean, I think that in
Jump on
D&D,
here.
in 5e you probably can run and jump 15 feet. So I think you guys probably could make it over there, to be honest. Kitty, thank you so much for the 43 months. Thank you. Super kind. Kitty, don't forget you can roll a d4 on the Discord and give it to one of these fine fairies. Only Mini Bubble gets it. But yeah, do you know what the actual rule is there? Because you guys can jump 15 feet, can't you?
A number of feet.
You guys
up
are
to your
superheroes.
score.
Yeah, so everybody, so Midnight could do it. That's it, actually. Only Midnight can actually make this jump. Okay, interesting. But Rose can fly over there.
How heavy are Maxie and
I am
Granite?
a gnome.
Yeah, well, Maxie's like a gnome, and Rose weighs even less than that, so.
I can toss somebody over there.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
Toss me.
I mean, the gnome at least.
I am definitely not a fan of that.
Just grab.
But, like,
Just grab him, Midnight.
I do not wish to be thrown into a river.
Just grab him and throw him.
I do not trust you enough to throw me across this bridge. I apologize if that is if that is a stain upon your character.
I push past everybody, run and jump across.
I see if Kella will, like, if I can rig a, like, arrow with her and my rope to get across. Like, if she'll shoot it and then kind of...
yeah. So you guys
I'm gonna tie
conspire. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna tie an end of the rope to the edge of this bridge
Who's
and
rope?
fly it
Not my
across.
rope.
My rope.
Okay. So, Rose, you're securing a rope across the
Yeah.
bridge? Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty,
Guys,
so
see if
anybody who
there's-
wants to get across there, that's just gonna be it's a strength check. See if you can hang on to the rope.
I feel like Pella should have went first.
Oh no.
Looks like I'm
I-
swimming.
You know what? What being
Get some of
stupid
those
about this-
crumbs off of you.
How about this? I'll send Jackson with you guys, and I will sit here where I will not drown.
Granite, make a dexterity saving throw.
If she fails, can I try and grab her?
She did fail.
Oh.
Who is closest? Only the
Probably
person who
me.
is closest. It's Mini Bobo. This is a very hard.
You let me fall.
That's-
There's no question.
I
This
feel
is
like
a
between-
very hard dexterity check, Mini Bobo.
I feel
see
like
if
it
you
should
can-
be a disadvantage with the butter.
You can choose not to try to catch her.
I'll try to catch her.
You don't like her, but I don't think you're going to murder her.
Not 20. Not 20. to catch her.
Natural fucking
Jeez.
20. I can't believe it.
By the collar.
Through all
Can't
the butter.
believe it.
Through all of the butter.
You literally grab her by the collar and just, with a natural 20, you basically like hoist her up and throw her onto the other side, Rose. Thump. Granted, you slipped off the rope, tried to catch yourself, missed, and then found yourself on all fours, basically like thrown onto there.
start
Let's take a look and see if you say you start throwing up. Let's see if Kella can make it across. Oh, easy mode. Easy mode. She easily makes it across. And got one more character to make it across this little rope.
I am not inspired by your technique.
Just get on the rope.
I like how Rose is like, alright, let's make sure everybody makes it across.
If you can fly, how about you help me balance?
You're gonna walk on it?
I don't care how you help me balance.
If you're gonna walk on it, you might as well just jump.
I'm not like help me crawl. I don't care. Just make sure I don't fall.
Fine, I'll assist you,
Maybe with advantage.
That's
baby.
That's his butt.
We could have also just lassoed him.
I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be like I'm gonna like grab him by the scruff. Help him.
Oh no!
For the listening audience, Cunning Fox, why don't you tell us what your two rolls were? with
I
advantage?
rolled a 4,
Uh-huh.
and then to fix that problem,
Go on.
I rolled a second 4.
That's a fail. That's a fail.
That's a
I need you
problem
to now make
for
a
you.
dexterity saving throw. Try to
Oh
catch
my
yourself
God.
before you go into the drink.
Got a 17.
That you caught yourself. Now you need to do another strength check. See if you can pull yourself across.
How do you people intend for me to get back? Just throwing that.
We'll toss you.
Do I still have advantage?
Rose, are you still helping? Sure. Yeah, take advantage.
Yeah, I'm still grabbing him by his scruff. This is too much fun for her not to do this.
Oh my god.
I got a 9 this time. A 6 and a 9, which is
That's
nice.
a fail.
Nice.
That's a fail. You don't get a dex save this time, but because Rose is there, she will get a strength check to see if she can grab onto you before you go into the water.
This ain't looking good.
All right.
Another 20.
Rose, Rose, you saved the day. You just barely get him
Wow.
across. You feel like, if not for you, Rose, holy shit, this whole party would have been washed
Stop.
down the river. But
I'm
you
still
do all.
throwing up.
Oh wait, well. Oh yeah, Kella just got across there, no problem. That's right. I was like, wait a minute, Kella's got to get across. She's like, I'm already here, fish suit. Don't worry about it.
Cass is just shaking her head.
This is the
Alright.
last time I listened to any of your suggestions about how to cross a ravine.
I throw up some more.
I don't think you listened to any one of our suggestions.
And it's been working out for me until then.
Yeah, probably should have listened to mine.
You wanted to throw me.
Yeah, well, seems like Rose got the opportunity this time.
Surrounded by idiots.
Before you, set into the Mott's curtain wall, are two
I turn around
windowless-
and my tail knocks him into the water. Sorry.
Push.
Dex check, Dex.
Set into the curtain wall are two windowless stone gatehouses with wood-shingled, high-pitched rooftops. Between them stands a set of oak doors with iron hinges. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Blow it up.
What are the odds that goblins have stormed this keep that should be fortified and therefore unstormable?
Well, it depends on where the boulders were coming from.
Up, I would imagine.
I'd assume whatever happened, they threw the boulder in the bridge after they left. If there's still goblins here, they're
Well,
idiots.
Let's just. So we crossed this bridge, yes, and there's now a gateway to the keep that's closed in front of us. That's what is that what I'm getting? All right, cool.
The doors are not shut. These doors are
Oh,
open.
okay.
Yeah, these doors are open.
They should
All
not.
right.
But just
Why-
peeking at them,
why would we-
Maxie, you can tell that they can be barred from within, but they are not barred.
Okay. Well, I mean, since we're already over here.
Yeah, so when you get up to the up to here, you can see that these two buildings on either side, Maxie, are gatehouses. Kind of set up as guard barracks.
I mean, yeah. Maxie's just gonna stroll on through the gate.
Yeah, and as you get about here, Maxie, you see this gatehouse to the west, and you kind of can see through the door to the gatehouse, which is just inside the gates here. And you see that the whole roof is collapsed in, and you see like armored legs sticking out from underneath the boulder.
Hmm.
I throw
Well.
up some more.
Doesn't seem everyone survived, but fuck it. Maxie would just call it. Is there anyone still alive here that's not a goblin? If you're a goblin, please stay hidden.
Do you know what happened to the last person that made sounds that were unnecessary?
Yeah.
Nothing
If you
happened.
call
She
me
threw an
stupid,
axe at
I know
me.
You're stupid for that.
I'm
Like
not
the
wearing.
flag.
I'm not blindfolded by a pumpkin when I did it.
You yell that, Maxie, and the silence is deafening. Like none of your party says anything. You can hear the water below. The wind almost seems to stop, but you don't hear any response.
Not looking optimistic for your call there, Kella.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Somebody needs a big ol' humble pie. Maybe tomorrow I can bake one.
I like how, until Cunning Fox was Droop, you guys all kind of hated his character too, so Cunning Fox just likes some of the characters that people hate.
I just have to die and become a goblin again.
Yeah, there you go. You could have been
So
Derp.
easy.
If you just
I
would have let
could've been.
Derp kill you, you could have been Derp. Alright, you get up to the keep here, guys, and wouldn't that have been amazing? Yeah, he played Droop last time, but he's Derp this time. Same artwork, GH.
The exact same.
Don't have to
Halfling
change
artwork.
anything.
So you can see the survey of the keep here. This area was heavily attacked. Huge areas of the wall have been caved in. Granted, I can see you've scaled the short wall to get on top of the keep here, on top of the crenellated towers of this keep, and you notice that there is a staircase leading down into the actual motte, into the keep proper.
What is this dot?
What's the
You said there was
staircase?
a staircase.
This is the staircase.
What
This
is
is
Above
somebody
all.
pooped. Somebody pooped right there. Yeah.
Flagpole.
No,
Okay.
there's poop over here.
I'd like to do a round around the.
It's a flag. It is a flagpole. Depicts the stylized head of a golden fox with a rose clenched in its teeth on a purple background.
Cool.
Like to make the rounds on the wall, see if I can see anything.
Yeah, let me reveal a whole
outside
bunch
the
to you
wall.
here. Let's do a whole big old polygon reveal here. Oops. Let's see, out to the very edge of the map there, Midnight. Just gonna give you this whole big chunk. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't see much. Just on the other shoreline there, this area over to the east there, Midnight is not part of Nightstone. It's, across the river. So you don't really know what the full layout of the town is, but yeah, nothing over there really. You don't see any goblins, any signs of danger.
Maxie will go up into the guardhouse where the guy got crushed.
Yeah. Give me a perception check in there.
I got a 22.
Woo!
Natural
Okay.
20.
Another natural 20. Yeah, so as you get in there, and actually you see those legs out from under the boulder in there, Maxie. That guy's clearly dead, and you find two more guards who were crushed when the ceiling caved in here and this boulder came through. You see that there's bunk beds up against the wall, 12 in all, a dozen footlockers, and you kind of peek across to the east building, and it's similarly furnished. You can kind of see the same kind of setup. These are barracks, guards' barracks.
Yeah. Well. Maxie will make sure all those crushed guards are actually dead.
Yeah, you poke them all individually with a stick just to make sure
Yes. Yeah.
they're all dead. Very dead.
It doesn't seem anyone survived here. I guess we'll... are there locks on those footlockers?
No. But you open them up and you realize that it's just like worthless personal effects.
Yeah.
You go through the first 3 or 4 and it's all like the same stuff, just like nonsense, nothingness, just, cool sweaters.
Notes from
Oh,
mom.
sweaters.
Yeah, this cool. You guys everybody can add one cool sweater to their inventory.
Do any of them
I
have a
get cool
Scooby-Doo
sweaters.
sleeping
That's
bag?
right.
That's
Yeah,
outrageous.
okay.
This is a medieval setting, Cunning Fox.
Of course, right, yeah.
Jesus.
A Scooby-Doo bedroll.
Yes. Yeah, of course. Well, of course there's a Scooby-Doo bedroll. Oh, if you look over to the right-hand side of the screen, I don't really even know why they bothered to put this in the map, but there's what the gatehouse looks like. I don't know why that's a thing here, but there it is.
Beautiful.
Neato.
Oh wow, that was a pretty good
Looks
shot.
cracked.
Yeah.
Almost sunk his boat.
Yeah, his
One more shot.
his little
Yeah.
two-boater thing is... Yeah.
Somebody
You
stuck
sank
his
my whatever they were.
battleship.
Are there beds in the guardhouse or?
Yes.
Okay. I think we should take a rest.
You want to take a breast?
Oh,
Yes.
is there an inside to this stone building here?
The inside is presumably down the stairs. This leads
Should
to
probably-
the interior of the keep.
We should probably go in there. to see if there's anyone alive. It'll be kind of awkward if we're taking a nap and somebody comes in. Hey, what's up?
Oh, I was gonna check out this opening over here. Where there is a giant boulder.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah, so these towers are sort of external to the structure, if that makes sense. Mini, so like the top of it is external. You guys, there's like ladders that are leading up to these tops of these towers, or like the crenellated towers. But the actual access to this building is from the roof.
Okay. Hold on. Fly up to the roof.
Let's climb up the ladders and go check out these stairs then.
Is everybody coming? Everybody
Yeah.
should come.
I sigh and come.
I guess. Okay. You just going right in? All right, running down.
Yep.
Are you screaming?
Sprinting. Yeah.
Sprinting,
hurrying-
screaming.
We have all
Hurrying
put
with
pumpkins on
intent.
our head.
We're speaking of the best goblin we can. We just know how to say hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Oh, jeez.
Alrighty. Let's get into the new section of the map here. I'm just gonna reveal this whole.
Made the
Can-
pattern.
Move yourself there as you'd like. Yeah, so you walk down the stairs and you find yourself in an L-shaped hall. It's decorated in rich carpets, gilded sconces, and framed paintings of places in Waterdeep. You have a door to the north, and two other doors to the east, and a door to the northwest.
Well,
Also, a staircase leading down is to your east.
Are we all going to take a different door this time?
no, I advise against that.
Open the door.
Yeah.
Granite, open that door. You open the door and you see that this room is in immaculate shape. It looks untouched. Unlike the rest of the keep where there's, rubble and crushed walls, this is a really nice room, actually.
We could sleep here.
Tapestries and oil lamps are mounted on the walls. Wolfskin rug covers the wooden floor, and the wood centerpiece is a large, ornate bed with a headboard that's sculpted with images of roses and foxes. Four wardrobes stand against the walls, each containing atop of each are like little baubles, foibles, little Fabergé eggs, things like that, knickknacks, trinkets, expensive trinkets. Looks like
Anything that looks like it would be recognized if sold on in a different city.
like not in Waterdeep. Yeah, there's specifically a few things here, Maxie, that catch your eye. Let me finish reading the flavor text here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. At the foot of the bed is a wooden chest. Mounted above the door is a longsword. And that is that. Maxie, you can see some various gemstones scattered on some of the wardrobes that would be very, very valuable. There's also a silver jewelry box that looks super valuable, and a couple of beautiful gold necklaces that are also very, very valuable.
This is far too easy to be true. On the plus side, I don't see any nobles around, so unless one of you has a moral qualm with what I'm about to do.
I'm good. No food.
Eh.
Beds.
Okay,
Anyone
Maxie.
ask Goblin stole it.
180 silver pieces.
You better write that down.
You find
I'm
a
going.
silk pouch containing 4 gemstones, each worth 100 gold pieces.
Jeez.
You find a silver jewelry box. That silver jewelry box, that's worth 25 gold pieces. And those, boom,
Yes.
1, 2, 3 gold necklaces are all worth 250 gold pieces each.
Damn.
How many gemstones were there? Sorry.
There were 4, so that's 400. Yeah, you found a shitload of stuff here. That's a lot of treasure.
Oh, yes,
It's been
probably
night.
because this is stealing.
Right.
Is Midnight scared of the silver box?
No.
Uh,
Yeah, why to be scared of the box?
I don't know.
It's a
It's
box.
silver.
What's in the box?
No, I mean, Maxie will just walk back out like nothing happened. Just have it all stashed in a bag.
Okay.
Did the rug
Great.
look like anybody Midnight knew?
Mark!
I hated that guy.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Oh, good. Hella dead.
I did not kill Mark. I did not.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Well, let's look out this
Oh,
northern door then. Maybe there'll be more stuff behind there. That's probably the client's bedroom. Oh well.
Yeah, open that door, Granite. You can just see that this whole tower has been taken out by a boulder. You're just kind of flapping in the breeze here. The north door by you, Rose, here, is just a boop. This one here. This is a little balcony that leads out. You can kind of look and you can see the guardhouse out in front of the keep. You couldn't really see this from the outside, but you can kind of see it from here. And then that to the northwest there is same story as basically the southeast. Just tower completely caved in by this by the boulders.
Oh,
Well,
further down we go.
I'm gonna put my bow away and pull out my short swords. My short swords.
Your short swords.
sure.
Sure.
Good thing you have great
Sure,
weapon
sure.
fighting or
Oh,
You
I
got
don't.
dual weapon fighting.
dual weapon.
Dual
Okay,
weapon.
heading down the stairs here. Who's in first? Granite, Rose.
Apparently, Granite.
Granite,
Granite
Rose.
for some reason, yep.
Give me a perception check.
Who's on first?
Who's on second?
No, who's on first?
Wait, what's on second?
Who?
Why are you asking this
I rolled a
question?
holy guacamole 11 perception.
11 on the perception.
I rolled 5.
Rose is just still fuming, so she's not very perceptive. Granted, as you get down to the stairs on the ground floor level, you hear voices.
Oh boy.
Ella's coming with us, right?
No, Kella's like, that's cool. I'm gonna not go into the trap if that's okay with you guys.
It's not.
I want to go down to the trap because I can see the GM layer, and
Yeah, that's understandable.
Too bad.
Man, when you live in the Matrix, you just live in it, I guess.
all right, there's Kella. Kella's like, fine. Okay. Yeah. So as you get down to the bottom of the steps there, you hear these. You hear voices, and as you get closer, you can tell, Granted, that they are speaking common, and that
I
they're
speak
human
common.
voices.
I speak that.
Wait a minute.
What's-
I know
Wow.
kung fu. All right. So as you get to the, it wasn't that good. It really wasn't.
The voice got it.
It came out of left field. You put emphasis on it.
I wasn't ready.
As you get to the bottom of the steps here, Granite, you see 4 guards in the non-collapsed area of this bottom room.
Here?
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm about to show them to you.
Are they good guards?
They're human. They all seem to be like gathered around something. there, and they're kind of talking in hushed tones.
Are they all related?
Yeah, they're quadruplets.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Huh? Okay.
Do they all happen to be named Derp?
And one is saying, "Yes, Derp. What do you think we should do, Derp?" And he's like, "I don't know, Derp. What do you think we should do, Derp?"
Well, they're human. They're speaking common. They could be friendly.
They won't be if I know what I did
Yeah,
upstairs.
listen.
We could yell that we're here on behalf of Lady Belrosa.
Everybody, get down! This is a robbery.
I'm here on behalf of the lady. Blah, blah, blah.
I'd like to ask Kella if she recognizes these guards or
That's
what
smart.
they're wearing.
Yeah,
Serious?
she's like, yes. I mean, they look like guards of Nightstone.
Oh, we should let them know.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I have 2 health and I'm the only healer.
Out of the way.
Who have you
God-
healed?
God's herself.
We haven't rested. I healed myself and we didn't rest
Oh.
last time.
Oh, okay.
I only have 2 slots.
That makes sense.
Excuse
I
me.
don't wanna-
Who is it? Who goes there? They turn around and draw their swords.
Hi. We're here looking for survivors. We've been sent by Lady Belrosa.
At the mention of the mispronounced Lady Valrosa's name, they're like, "Who?" and they stab you to death. The front guard, his shoulders drop a little bit, and he drops his sword a little bit to his side, and he goes, he's like, Daggerford, they know that Nightstone has fallen.
Assumably,
Wow.
that's why we're here.
Not to this extent.
Why did we come here originally?
Her husband.
We are supposed to fix the retreat, find her husband, and return him to her alive.
Oh
and
yeah.
take care of the infestation in Daggerford.
We were here for an infestation. This doesn't look like an infestation. This looks like an attack.
It was an attack. It was. Did you say that you were here for the Lord?
Yes, is he dead?
Yeah.
They back up a little from the table that they were surrounding. It's like a partially collapsed oaken table. And the front guard says, "My name is Sidari Haunlar. May I present to you our former lord, Dreslin Nandar." You can see his body on the table, and he is extremely dead.
So do you know Lady Belrosa?
Yes, I've met the lady many times.
Okay. How long have you been here?
We've been here since yesterday. We've retreated to the lower levels of the keep.
Do
Tell
you
me,
know
what do you know? What do you know of what happened here?
I was hoping you could tell us why there's boulders everywhere.
Yeah, so this guy, Sidiri, he goes through this whole story. He tells you that basically yesterday afternoon, or yesterday morning rather, a giant flying castle in the sky flew over Nightstone.
What?
Nightstone was bombarded by rocks dropped from a giant sky castle.
Were you drunk?
The keep was cut off from the village when a rock tore away part of the bridge. We saw the villagers. We, of course, ran in here to protect the Lord, and I'm sure you saw many of our guards, our compatriots, died in the attack as well. The rest of the guards, they fled with the villagers. With nowhere to hide the people of the village, they lowered the drawbridge and fled to the north. In the event of an attack on Nightstone, the villagers are supposed to retreat to within the keep. But with the bridge down and you see the ruinous nature of the keep, it wasn't safe. That was no longer an option. North of here, about a mile, there's a series of caves. The remaining guards took the villagers there. We were here stationed to try to guard our lord, but he unfortunately didn't survive his injuries. The following morning, so this morning, we noticed that the goblins had started to invade the town. As the cloud castle went overhead, we fled to the inner parts of the keep. Did not see where they went. Of course, we've seen that the Nightstone is gone. Can only assume that the giants have taken the Nightstone for some reason. But the goblins only arrived just this morning, and we're worried of what might have happened to the rest of the village, what might have happened to the rest of Nightstone. Goblins wouldn't just brazenly walk in here without knowing that they wouldn't face any kind of force. Lord Dreslin was in the castle, in the Great Hall, when the roof collapsed, and he was buried under the rubble. Fortunately, as I said, he's died. None of us are captains. We're just guards, and we were just arguing now over what our next step should be. If you are from and working for the lady, perhaps you could use our help. We could assist in some way.
Like that.
Would I know anything?
Yeah.
Would any of us have heard anything about Flying Castle rumors, legends?
Give me a history check. You can do a history check.
We'll have to do a history check.
Sure, yeah. If anybody wants to, this is a pretty fantastic story. So if you guys want to try to scrutinize this as best you can.
Rose thinks it's bullshit.
19.
We got an 11.
I got a 7.
Okay, Granite.
I also got a 7.
Granite, this is the idea of a flying castle is a very old idea. And your people, your parents, their parents had been buried underground for, hundreds of years. And so you remember when you were a little kid, this was like a fairy tale story that they would tell about the giants in the cloud castle. But as far as like connecting it to any kind of historical events, rumors that you heard in taverns or anything like that, no, this is completely crazy. But as I said, you might even pipe up here, Granite, and be like, that's something that children believe.
Yeah, I come up with the knowledge of the fairy tale stories.
Yeah. But yeah, that's as much as anybody knows or has ever heard of anything like this.
Yeah.
Every myth and legend has a kernel of truth to it.
Not every myth and legend, but yeah, let's go with that. It probably had to do with the Nightstone. And, it's a pretty good bet that it's easy to find where a Nightstone is based off the town name. I bet it's related to that. We should probably have them bring the body back to Lady Velrosa so we can get money.
Well, yeah.
You're all over the place. What?
Sorry, there might have been cocaine in that last sample.
Sorry, I was eating my heroin sandwich.
More succinctly, what she's saying is that the 4 of you should bring your lord's body with us. And assuming we can find the villagers, you can resume your duties in guarding them.
Yes, do you wish us to carry this body through the forest to the caves? Is that...
I don't know what else to do with it.
Daggerford.
You should head back to Daggerford once we're get out of here. Probably with what's your name again? Kella?
Clearly not a people person.
There are still horses in the stables. They haven't been injured. You should be able to ride for Daggerford with those.
Yeah, that's true. Don't mind the dead goblins. Or the blood on the floor.
What should we? Should we deliver a message to the lady? You said you were on some sort of a quest for her.
Well, technically, after we should probably go with them, because after we, like, clean up here a little bit more, that's the end of our, Craigslist ad job.
Tell her we'll recover the villages. Wherever they are, tell them that, well, one, will finish clearing out the city. And then allow them to return to their homes. Once we've done that, we can meet up with her.
Okay. How did you get across the downed bridge?
I didn't.
You must be able to jump very far and be very, very strong. He looks at you, Maxine.
Can we take the doors down and use them to prop against the posts?
We haphazardly tied a rope to it and managed to get across somehow.
Wookie, thank you so much
swing-
for the 36 months. What's going on, Wook? Wookie, roll your D4, my dude.
Are you okay if we swing your lord's body across?
Maybe we should just use a ladder and climb across.
That is what I was thinking.
We have ladders here. We could put ladders down. There you go, Geodes. That was for you.
I got some maybe in something like that.
Yeah, ladders are a good idea. They have plenty of ladders here, actually. You can see one on the map, so you could haul one up and put it across there, make it easy to get across. Probably could have done that in the first place to get across, in the first way, but who's counting?
We didn't have any ladders.
Yeah, they're very agreeable to that. They said, they'll be able to deliver any kind of message you want to the lady. If you want her to go back to, if you want to take the Dresden's body back to her in Daggerford. And then you wanted to also tell her that you were going to look for the villagers. Is that
Yeah.
you?
We should probably not dilly-dally.
Did Maxie
We should probably go straight to the
unilaterally decide
villagers.
that, or was this what the group wants to do?
We should go find the people.
I want
I mean,
a nap. I have 2 health.
Yes, we can nap.
Oh yeah. Well, no.
But part of our job was to make sure everyone was not dead.
We'll clear out the town, send these 4 on their way with the body, and then head north.
Oh shit, you know what? She's kind of a bitchy lady. What if she, like, doesn't pay us because we sent the guards not with us? Like, if we didn't escort them, they'd be like, technically the guards earn the reward.
We'll
Then
go
I'll kill her.
intimidate her. Like you said.
It's not good for nobles to stiff adventurers. It doesn't work out for them. It'll be fine.
Okay.
If they bring a message from us, she'll know we did our job.
I mean, she kind of gave me looks when I took so much food, so.
And she did have a very, very wet cough. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
That's true. She
might
could be dead anyway. So
She had an
probably that.
extremely wet cough. So
I did grill the robotic servant about that shit, and they didn't fucking say anything. So
I'm sure,
I'm sure
Archibald
she
will
is-
make sure we get paid.
good old
Yes.
Archibald.
good old Archibald.
I'm sure we are
I'm sure
perfectly fine.
Hey,
Okay, so what's next? Are you sending these guys off?
I think we
No.
go ahead and send these nerds off and take a nap.
gonna do that without clearing out the rest of the town first with them.
Well, I mean, they're gonna walk Hold on, let me zoom out. Let me go over to the town. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they can manage to walk with a dead body. Let's see. 300 feet without dying? I think they can manage that.
They are guards.
Also, there's a cart in town that you can use to put his body in. It'll make it easier.
They are theoretically armed and trained. I feel like they can handle any goblins that are still in town. That would be out of their way since that is the route we took to get here. Unless they're migrating goblins.
I would like to take a close look at them and see what their HP is.
Sure, you look at them really closely and you think I bet you these guys have 11 hit points.
Now,
Well, that'll be fine.
This is
Find a
many as
place
a
and
goblin.
sit down. I'm pretty tired. I haven't had any kind of healing or anything, and I'm gonna sit down and rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys looking for a long rest or a short rest?
Long.
I don't think a long rest is gonna happen.
What?
Take a
I
short
mean, what was the point of asking if we were looking for a long rest?
Well, I mean, if you want to take a long rest here, you can. I'm just saying it's like
No,
it's like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm gonna go clear this room out of taking the ladder out.
Okay, and then get the
Give to
guards
them.
across the.
Yeah.
I'll let them take care of that part.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit down in here and rest.
Take a
Oh,
Make
rest.
sure you get the ladder back after they leave, so nobody else is here.
Yeah, we just, so we'll
I'll
take
pick
a
up-
short rest.
Yeah. Sure.
well, I
Us.
can't heal any of you if we do a short rest, so that sucks.
Well, they'll heal from them. Like
Yeah,
you won't have
we'll
spell
heal.
slots, but you will heal.
I'll have
So,
my spell
sorry,
slot back.
I'll
They
get
work
my
third
second
shift
wind
first.
back.
Yeah, Rose will be fine.
Oh, that's okay. That's cool. Okay. So the guards are just like, okay, peace out, and they grab the body and they jump into the river, float away on it.
That's one way to do it.
They paddle it. They paddle his body down the river. All right, you guys are getting a short rest. Go ahead and roll your hit dice if you want to recover any HP here.
Oh yeah, I'll roll my huge, massive hit die.
Granted, not a bad roll there, my friend.
Yeah, that's
wow.
max HP for me.
6 plus 3. That's max HP for me too, I think. Definitely.
All right, let's see if Midnight can do it. Looks like he
I'm
did.
in. That's one less
Damn.
than max.
Okay, so but everybody's in pretty good shape after your hour here.
Yeah.
And I'll use Arcane Recovery to get my spell slot back.
Okay, very cool. Okay, what's next?
Let's
I don't
leave.
make sandwiches for anybody else and make a bunch of sandwiches for me.
Only sandwiches for you?
Yeah.
Is this still stuff from the spread at Lady Nandar's
Yeah, I'm
house?
out of cheese, but I still have some chicken
Okay.
and some cloves.
Yeah, I guess we'll make sure the north part of the town is clear.
Yep.
All right. Get back.
Ugh.
up. Go ahead and scoot yourself back to the kind of town square area.
It was imperative the guards leave immediately without searching the building.
Well,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
right.
for you.
All right, yeah, we'll just grab some of the lady's stuff from her room and we'll head right out.
There were some goblins in there. We got rid of them. Some of them got away, though.
All right.
Take the
where-
cart.
All right. So you guys get. Let's see here. Okay, as you guys approach the town square,
The 4 dead bodies of guards.
there's four. There's 4 bodies here. Guards. I'm not even gonna make you roll a perception check because what you hear, all of you, is the unmistakable sound of hoofbeats.
Leaving?
Louder and louder.
Coming from
Oh.
Louder. Now you hear them on the bridge, the drawbridge, as they cross over into Nightstone. It's 7 riders on 7 horses. Let me reveal those to you.
representing the amount of hours that Lady Valrosa has been dead.
I start firing my bow at them.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, roll for initiative.
No. No.
I don't think my 2 spell slots are going to cut this fight.
There, there's your sound effects of the day. Hope everybody enjoyed them.
Robin, snakes.
Beautiful.
Wait, these aren't
Why does it
sounds.
say 7
It doesn't.
snakes?
Don't worry about it.
They're giant.
Are there snakes? Snakes with hooves?
7 snakes
Don't
are
worry
riding.
Oh wait, I wonder if Bella knows anything about them.
I wonder if she
Snake
does.
tattoo.
Wow.
Kella, do you know these guys?
Who are these clowns?
And so the leader stands up on his horse. Sits up tall in the saddle, I should say. Doesn't stand up. He does a cool trick.
Stands up on his horse.
He juggles. He's doing a really cool trick.
He rides in standing on top.
He's doing a
Actually, it's a
circle
clown.
pose.
Yeah.
This guy's kind of like, like roguish, like super good looking, super good hair, neatly kept beard.
I distrust him immediately.
He's in his mid 30s.
I fixed my
Takes a
hair.
comb, runs it through his greasy hair.
I fixed my hair. Put on a good smile. Hope I'm not covered in butter.
And he's like, well, I certainly thought that taking Nightstone from those ignorant nobles was going to be much, much more difficult. But seems like they let the door wide open for us, doesn't it, Kella? Kella steps away from the group, looks back at you, gives a wry smile,
I immediately
Steps up.
throw a dart at her.
steps up to the horse. It sure does, Zolkin. These halfwits just helped us clear out the goblins. Now we'll get to clear out them, and Nightstone will be ours. Next time when we meet, guys, everybody's going to be rolling for initiative. But for now, everybody have a good night. Yay!
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 Can we just let 'em have the town?
boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that was my
impressed.
thought.
Actually,
Should we
not.
just leave?
This
We
is
did
solving
our
not our
job.
problem.
Top
We
10
even
anime
got
betrayals. Oh man, don't you wish you'd passed that check like 10 years ago, Laura? When he checked to see
Yeah.
if she was telling the truth?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be back
I knew
here
something was up.
yeah, you did. I mean, I'll give you credit. You did. It just sometimes the dice go and sometimes they don't. So our next session is going to be on the July 27th. So we'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much. I had a super fun night. Hope you guys did too. And we'll see what's what next time. Until next time. Much love.